Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers for the next 3 weeks, July 7 to July 25. Tease that the explosive Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, arc plays itself out while Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, makes plans and her foe Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, has a bombshell on the horizon. The week of July 7 to 11 is not a good one for Shayla Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Luna accidentally shoots her. What is that saying? No good deed goes unpunished. Luna meant to scare Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Missinswood. But we can tell you that multiple people are shot, including Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Tell us who you think is the third gunshot victim. As a result, 3 surgeries are performed by Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, and Leigh Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. Spoiler alert. One of the victims dies in the OR. Since both Clifton and Yamada filmed recently, we might assume that it's Sheila who dies. Poor Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, is emotional when he sees Liam after his ordeal, and he verbalizes his angst and pain. Later during the week of July 14 to 18, Grace has some splaining to do. We've seen Grace acting semi-hysterical over Liam and his treatment, and we are about to find out that she's as shady as the rest of her family. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, discovers that she is making Liam sicker with pills and doctoring. See what we just did there, his tumor scans. Why is Grace doing this horrible thing to an innocent? We are betting that somehow her sleazy ex, Dr. Reese Buckingham, Wayne Brady, has something to do with it. Later, during the week of July 21 to 25, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, makes plans for her trip to Italy. During that time, she and Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, get closer than ever. At the same time, look for pushy and insecure Taylor to be rattled if Ridge shows signs of jealousy. Ridge and Taylor are engaged, but only because desperate Taylor pushed the issue and confronted her ex with an engagement ring after proposing to him. Many fans don't think the minx deserves happiness after her manipulations and machinations. What do you think? Did Taylor jinx herself by pressuring Ridge into marriage? Meanwhile, Ridge and Eric Forrester, John McCook, are in Italy before the month's over, and we can tell you that when Brooke has a water mishap, Ridge rescues her. Do you believe in Bridge's destiny, B&B fans? The next 3 weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful are about to explode with unexpected exits, messy relationships, and bizarre accidents that leave the Forresters and Logans reeling. From Luna's heartbreaking departure to Brooke's watery embarrassment, and Taylor possibly cursing herself with a moment of overconfidence, fans are in for a roller coaster of shocking twists and high drama. Week 1. Luna's exit sparks war, RJ's rage, and a new villain emerges. Luna's world crashes down. Luna Nozawa's final days at Forrester Creations begin with whispers, side-eyes, and utter humiliation. Her secret mint incident with Zend has leaked beyond the tight circle, and now everyone from Paris to Hope seems to be whispering about her. Despite RJ's attempt to shelter Luna from the judgment, he's fighting a losing battle. The gossip mill intensifies when Katie overhears Zend defending Luna in a heated exchange with Carter, a conversation that implies more than just a mistake. Word travels quickly, and soon Steffi confronts Luna in front of the entire design team, saying, "You are no longer a good representation of the Forrester name." Humiliated and exhausted, Luna decides to resign. But she doesn't just leave quietly. Before handing in her badge, Luna stuns everyone with a passionate monologue about double standards, how Steffi's own past is riddled with similar scandals, and how her mistake was manipulated by her own family, namely her mother and grandmother. RJ is furious, especially when he learns Grace may have had a hand in the incident. The once sweet grandson of Ridge goes full Logan mode, threatening to expose Grace's actions publicly. But it's Poppy who's the most shaken. Not only is she losing her daughter, but she's keeping a secret of her own. Luna may be pregnant. She's unsure if Luna even knows yet. Poppy confronts Eli, asking for her medical opinion in hypothetical terms. But Line quickly figures out the truth and tells her sister. If Luna is pregnant and Zendi is the father, this entire family will implode. Enter Daphne, a new enemy. As Luna prepares to leave a mysterious intern named Daphne shadows Steffi. Introduced as a quiet, observant fashion student, Daphne soon displays a suspicious knowledge of Forrester's secrets. She's especially fascinated by Zendi and begins flirting with him, only to ask about Luna moments later. Behind closed doors, Daphne makes a call. Luna's gone. Phase 2 is a go. Who is Daphne working for? And why is she so obsessed with Forrester Creations? Week 2. Brooke's water disaster, Ridge's regret, and the return of Taylor's darkness. Brooke's home spa turns into a hilarious crisis. Meanwhile, Brooke decides to enjoy some self-care time with a home spa makeover, complete with face masks, bubbles, and scented candles. Unfortunately, she doesn't notice a faulty valve in her luxury tub. While on a call with Donna, mid-gossip about Luna and RJ, the tub overflows and Brooke accidentally floods the entire upper level of her house. The water damage seeps into Hope's room, ruins Brooke's designer wardrobe, and shorts out half the power in the house. Bill happens to be nearby, delivering something for Beth, and rushes in to help. He finds Brooke wrapped in towels, trying to stop the chaos with a plunger. Cue classic B and B comedic disaster. Bill tries to stay composed, but ends up slipping and landing right into the tub. Brooke bursts into laughter, and for a brief moment, sparks fly. Later, Ridge shows up and sees them laughing, soaked, and sitting beside each other on the floor. His jealousy spikes. Brooke insists it was innocent, but the memory haunts Ridge for days. The whole ordeal becomes tabloid fodder when paparazzi catches soaked Brooke and shirtless Bill during the cleanup. Steffi prints it out and drops it off at Ridge's office with a smile. Taylor jinxes herself. In the aftermath of Luna's drama and Brooke's water debacle, Taylor returns from Europe feeling refreshed and self-assured. She hosts a small family brunch at Il Giardino where she boldly says, "For once, I think my life is finally in balance." Bad move, Taylor. Within days, chaos knocks on her door. She receives a package from an anonymous sender. Inside is an old photo of her, Ridge, and baby Thomas. But someone scratched her face out with a red marker. Spooked, Taylor brushes it off as a prank. But the next day, she finds her tires slashed and receives a text. "You took something from me. Now I take from you." She immediately thinks of Sheila, but Deacon swears he hasn't had contact with her. As Taylor tries to stay composed, she makes another declaration, "I am not afraid of my past." Cue another disaster. Her medical license is flagged for investigation over an old patient complaint that mysteriously resurfaces. Coincidence? Or is someone targeting her professionally and personally? Week 3. Pregnancies, premonitions, and power plays. Luna's return, or goodbye. Just when everyone assumes Luna has left town, a dramatic airport scene unfolds. RG chases her to the terminal, pleading for one last chance. Luna breaks down and confesses she's late, as in her period, and isn't sure what it means. RG says he doesn't care, whether it's his or Zen's. He loves her. She hugs him, but says, "I can't give you an answer if I don't even know what's coming next." RG tells her to at least promise to stay in touch, and Luna agrees. But before she boards, she glances over her shoulder with a haunted expression. She's not telling RJ everything. Back in LA, Poppy confesses to Bill that she fears for Luna's safety. She reveals she had a threatening voicemail from someone with a distorted voice warning her not to let Luna talk about what really happened at the Forrester party. Bill promises to get to the bottom of it and taps Justin to investigate. Meanwhile, Zen spirals. He's haunted by the possibility he could be a father, and worse, the villain in Luna's story. His drinking increases and Paris confronts him after he nearly crashes his car. "You need help, Zen." Now, Zen punches a mirror and mutters, I never meant for any of this to happen. Brooke and Ridge. Cracks in the reunion. Though Ridge tells Brooke he believes her about the bathtub incident, his insecurities flare. He confronts Bill at El Giardino, demanding he stay away from Brooke. Bill smirks and says, You're insecure because deep down, you know I'll always be the better man. Brooke, however, is growing tired of Ridge's jealousy. In a private moment with Donna, she wonders aloud if this reunion was a mistake. Maybe I was just chasing the past. What if I've outgrown Ridge? Donna urges her to follow her heart, which might be pulling her elsewhere. BONUS. Thomas has a vision, and it's not good. After weeks of staying off-screen, Thomas returns from his trip with Douglas and Hope. He seems at peace, until he has a vivid dream. In it, he sees a bloodied wedding dress, a screaming baby, and Luna standing in a forest, calling his name. Thomas wakes up sweating and calls Steffi, warning her, something dark is coming to the family. And Luna's at the center. Could Thomas's dreams be the key to saving Luna, or will his visions lead him to madness again? Final teases for the next 3 weeks. Daphne is working for someone very unexpected. Think, Sheila adjacent. Luna may not be leaving forever, especially if that test is positive. Brooke and Bill could be headed for a surprising second-chance romance. Taylor's mystery stalker may not be who fans expect. It could be someone with a decades-old vendetta. Zen's spiral might lead to criminal consequences. A major explosion is hinted at in a mysterious promo where a voice whispers, the truth will burn them all. The Bold and the Beautiful is living up to its name as summer drama heats up in more ways than one. From emotional exits and watery mishaps to creeping danger and pregnancies, fans should buckle up, because the next 3 weeks are going to be unforgettable. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAU to YVUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.